Hey, Presto. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you giving us the opportunity to promote our streams in your channel. Hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, you have a good one, Presto. That's good. Yeah, good to hear. Glad it's been treating you well. Go. Game crashed on me. Changing up my scene a little bit. I forgot to adjust my camera settings. It looks so bad. Do that real quick. That's pretty awful. There we go. Put down. There we go. That looks a lot better. I hope. Make sure the screen is capturing right. Yeah. This is a strange one where, since it's an older game, game capture and window capture won't work. Game capture won't work because it's it can't detect OpenGL or the renderer, and then the window capture can't work because it can't run in a window, so I'm having to do a screen capture, which is all kinds of weird, but hopefully it'll work. Guess we can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get going with Divine Divinity. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's my first playthrough. Well, no, it's going to be my first full playthrough. I booted it up more than a couple of years ago, a long time ago, and I didn't really play more than about 20 minutes. so I'm hoping we'll have a good time in this one. Divinity Original Sin 2 is like my favorite game of all time, so I'm super excited about this one. Because I know it's chronologically technically the second one in the series, but there's a lot of elements that, since they're all connected, that I'm sure are going to show up. So I'm excited to see those. Yeah, Presto. I guess for those older games, especially the ones like some of the ones that you run, it's going to be just because they can't pick it up. So having to do the window capture, which is not ideal, but it works. So, okay, let's go ahead and get this going. I'm going to start up new, and what I understand, similar to Divinity Original Sin 2, and let me unmute the audio real quick, is that the leveling and your skills and abilities are very freeform. So you have a lot of freedom in terms of how you can build out your character, and there's really no limits. So I'm really looking for, when I go for a starting character,
but you have to be to survive on the streets.
I think someone who can just give me a good base. Oh, he's reading the whole thing.
Cut other people's purse strings. These days, the law only serves the rich, so I help myself.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it before, Presto. Yeah, I'm excited about it. Well, I will probably die a lot too. That seems to be my forte in games like this. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. But let's see here. I'm gonna take a look at some of these characters and see who I might want to start with. So we've got a survivor. It's good on health. 10, 15, 10. What's this? Assassin's Kiss. Ooh, can I see what those are? Guess not. Okay, he's gonna have
I'm a bad boy.
okay, more agility, more vitality, but less magic. So you're gonna have more magic, less vitality. Take a look at these passives in a minute too. There's survivor, warrior, and a mage. Okay. So it's just okay. So it's just the same ones, just different gender. Meteor strike, less. Ooh, they have different passives and skills. I wish it would tell me what it is.
They call me a witch because I'm a woman and an enchantress.
Who says men are stronger than women? I bested the village blacksmith
Elven sight, air. What do you have? Augment damage, sword expertise.
They say there are only two ways of living for a poor
Identify,
girl on
which
the
is
street.
useful in lockpick, very useful.
I'm a bad boy. But you have to be to survive on the streets. To live in the
Assassin's Kiss, whatever that is, and Trader's Tongue. So I'm assuming better deals when you barter.
Cut other people's purse strings.
Yeah, this one's it's interesting.
They say there are only two
Kinda
ways
wanna
of
do
living for a
her.
poor girl on the streets. Prostitution or starvation.
Since she has a
I took the third
lockpick
way.
and identify, both are two highly useful skills
Self.
in general.
At least in this corrupt
So I think we're
world,
gonna go that route.
I'm a hero
Should I
to
name you?
myself.
I don't know what I should name you. I really don't know. Really don't know what I should name you. Find inspiration in my room. No, this will be a good one. Okay, here got some portraits. Hey, Whimsical Sprites, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. And thank you for the host as well. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. I was actually I actually popped by your stream right before I did this. I saw you were playing Star Fox 64. It's one of my favorites. So good choice. Good choice for sure. Well, thank you again for the raid and the host. Welcome everybody. You came just in time. Hey, Backlog Cabin, how are you? Y'all showed up just in time. I literally just started. I am starting a playthrough of Divine Divinity. I'm calling it my first playthrough, but it's technically not. I started a game years ago, but only really played about 15 or so minutes, so I didn't get far. But Divinity Original Sin 2 is my favorite game ever, and so I'm super excited to play this one. But yeah, thanks again for showing up, everybody. Thanks again for popping in. Chat if you want to, lurk if you want to. Either way is fine. I try to keep a fairly super chill stream. Super chill, family friendly. Yeah, Backlog Cabin. It's the first one that Larian Studios made. And then they had, so this was the first one. Then they had Beyond Divinity, and then Divinity 2, which has a couple different names because they have a couple different editions. And then they had Divinity Original Sin, then Divinity Dragon Commander, then Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh yeah, Divinity Eternal Sin would be an interesting game. But yeah, it's in the same series and they all connect together in terms of storyline and characters. So I'm really interested in seeing maybe some of the characters that I'm familiar with popping up. So this will be good. I think I've decided on my character. I'm gonna go with a survivor. And I'm going with her specifically. There are two versions of survivors, but she has lockpick and identify. Both are really, really good skills to have in general. And from my playthrough of Divinity Original Sin 2, obviously it's a bit different, but they were highly useful. And I know in most RPGs they're useful anyway, so that's what I'm going to go with. All right, let's get this started. Okay, just in a basement. Stick with it. Okay. Chest. Hold out of there. All right. Yeah. It looks like a knife. I think I can, yeah, I can drag things. That'll be handy. I'll have to remember that though. Broken barrel. Can I move that? And oh, and there's opening up those little windows there. Yeah, let's go up this ladder right here. Like to do a lot of exploring as much as I can, especially in games like this. So I'm probably going to be doing that a lot. Oh, well, I guess I slept. Okay. Let's go in here. It's talking about some using some plants to make some medicines. Healing potion.
I can't use that.
Okay. Ooh, bookshelves. I wonder if those books are going to mean anything. Sounds like a really decent dinner backlog cabin. An author falling asleep when he was writing the book. Yeah, it's a very similar graphical style. You know, you got that isometric view. I know a lot of the stuff is how they animated it back then.
Ah, my friend.
Okay.
You're awake at last. How are you feeling? My
Sure.
name is Joram. I'm one of the healers here. As to how you got here, well, it's an odd tale. 3 days ago, while I was searching for some herbs on the edge of the forest, a small white cat drew my attention. I mean, it actually seemed to want me to go with it. I followed it cautiously and literally stumbled over your unconscious body. I immediately brought you back here. It was lucky for you that cat was watching out for your interests. A little longer, and you'd have been food for the kites.
Let's see. What is this
You're
place?
in my house in Alaroth, a small community of healers.
At least this is voice
In
acted.
normal
I'm gonna let
times,
it
this
just read
place would be
itself.
bustling with activity, but things have been rather quiet due to the recent troubles. You mean apart from the orc bandits infesting the woods, and the fact that we've lost contact with the source? Well, our leader, Mardanius by name, seems to have gone, how should I put it? Well, yes, that's the only way to put it. He's constantly raving about dark chambers and evil spirits, and he thinks everybody is a servant of the dark powers. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's been possessed by a demon.
Like
Of
I have
course,
some options
that
here.
can't be true. Nobody has gone. But that's good of you, my friend. And I don't want to sound rude, but we are, after all, professional healers. If we can't help him, I doubt. Follow the street outside my house, a little bit to the
Okay.
south. Before you go,
Southwest.
I couldn't carry your belongings with me when I brought you here. Feel free to... Oh, you're very welcome. You can always repay me later if you feel in my debt. Perhaps you should pay George a visit. He has a small shop. He lives in the southeast of the village.
Okay, have some ways to go. Rain beats. So the Nintendo 64 one is definitely worth playing if you ever have a chance to play it.
Mardanius, my
It's
poor
my favorite
friend.
Star Fox game for sure.
What are you doing outside? What? Oh, it's you, Landilor. I was... Ah, he will come. The end is upon us.
I agree, Backlog Cabin. I played it so many times. You know, especially with the multiple paths you can take. And I had 3 other siblings at the time, so we were able to play the 4-player versus mode all the time. I still have my cart for the Nintendo 64, even though I don't have a Nintendo 64 right now. But yeah, it was such a great game. I remember. Let me get through.
Voice in my head would be silent.
I remember. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, in the versus mode, if you went through like all the paths in the main game and you got the gold medal on every planet, you would unlock the ability to use in certain multiplayer matches to use Fox and Slippy and Falco and Peppy running around on foot on the ground, and we thought that was the coolest thing when we finally figured that out. And have like little bazooka guns pretty much, but they could still shoot the bombs. They were vastly underpowered compared to the R-Wings, but it was really, really fun to play. Yeah, it's so good. The thing I love about Star Fox 64 is that it's so replayable. And even if you got to play it a couple times to get through all the paths, it's just so fun every time, especially with the branching pathways in each level. It's just so good. Oh, nice. Yeah, you've done all of them. What was your, I used to really like, I can't remember the name of the planet, but one of the underwater ones when you're in the submarine. I used to really love that one. Do you have a favorite? Let's see what's in these barrels. Aquas, yes, that's it. Should have known that. makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Get a carrot. Man, this music in this game is fantastic. Oh yeah. And that's the one where either Bill or Kat will come, depending on the route you take, I think. Yeah, that's a good one. That was always my same thought. I'm playing that one was that it was Independence Day. And it's such a good map. It's just wide open. Got so much going on. I mean, honestly, I need to play. Y'all are making me want to play Star Fox again. I'm gonna have to pull that one out and play it. All right, here. So, yeah, that one's probably the best, especially the boss at the end. I think is probably the most fun. One of the most fun bosses, just because of the complexities of being in the tank versus the way the boss was set up. It's also a fairly hard one to get all the the secret on, because you got to go through those. You got to open those like archways and go through them at the same time. If I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, that's good. That's a good tank level. The way I have my light positions, kind of looking at making it hard to see in the dark. I wonder if I have a map. You have a map, a mini map. Nice. Now I might need to take a look at some of the controls real quick. Just get an idea of what I'm doing. Keys. I do need to save it a little bit. So I have played Pillars of Eternity. Not all the way through Backlog Cabin. So I've had some unfortunate issues with Pillars of Eternity. So I started the one game, got 30-ish hours in, and then the game install corrupted, and for whatever reason it wouldn't load any of my saves either, so I'd start over. Played up another like 15 or 20-ish hours, and it did the same thing, and I haven't gone back to it since, but I really, really liked it. It's somewhat similar. It's more party based. If you've ever played the older Baldur's Gate games, like Baldur's Gate 1 or 2, or Icewind Dale games, or the Icewind Dale games, that would be it's much more similar to that than to the Divinity, but being an RPG game, it is similar. Backlog, I'm still working on kind of like my auto mod for some of my chat messages. So if that deleted something that you didn't intend, let me know. Yeah. I don't think it's working. I don't think it's working correctly. So if you feel it wasn't good, just let me know. And I don't know why it gives that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but where it says 23 messages, I don't know what that actually means, because it shouldn't have deleted like 23 messages. Oh really? Okay. Yeah. Hold on one second. That's kind of weird. I am so sorry, Backlog. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Give me a second. We're gonna go in here. I'm gonna see if I can change some stuff real quick, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. We'll chat up. Again, I apologize, Backlog. I have like an auto mod just to kind of keep it, try to keep it family friendly, but I think it's been catching weird things. Thanks for understanding. But Whimsy, yeah, it's so far it's an immersive game. And again, the Divinity Original Sin 2 is like my favorite game ever, and it's super immersive. If you've never had a chance to play it, I would highly recommend it. All right, I'm gonna give it my stream elements real quick. I'm just gonna turn off my auto mod right now, and then I'll get back into it. Bear with me real quick. Let's turn those off. Okay. Should be good. Let me move this back up. Yeah, so I am using right now. I actually tried to get y'all's music set up, but I didn't have time. I need to give myself more time. But right now I'm using the Rainwave widget. They use OC remixes, and according to them, it's stream safe, which is one of the reasons why I use it. But they have a lot of good remixes on there. Never actually played the Gianna Sisters games. Would you recommend? I've seen them thrown about every now and then. The names would it be something you recommend? Oh, and Presto, yeah, it has a lot of detail. The artwork is fantastic for a nearly 20-year-old game. Ah, gotcha. Platformers and parodies. I was aware of that. Of being a parody of Super Mario Brothers. So that makes sense. Get back to the game. Okay. Inventory, pause game, auto map, scale, auto map. Combat mode. I wonder if it has a pause. I'm gonna have to check that out, I guess. B. What is M and A different? M. Press all Q, which makes it always run. That might be good. Save. Control 5. What opens save panel? Alright, let me do a quick save real quick, just see how it works. I don't know if that saved. I will it doesn't look like a save. Save one. Woo. Okay. There we go. R and always run. There we go. Oh yeah, but stamina. That's right. I have stamina bar. Okay, there. Move the boulder. Hey. Okay, here we go. Here's some items. Not a DOS game. It's this one was released in 2002. Yeah, I have it on my thing. 2002. So it wasn't a DOS game. So it came out in the, Windows XP era. It would look pretty amazing if it were a DOS game. Oop. Going back to keyboard controls. Yeah, it does look really, really good, and the music is so good. I've actually listened to the soundtrack like multiple times. Lucky enough that I can have music playing when I'm at work, when I'm working. I listen to game tracks all the time. Who are you? I bet you could, for sure. Find a machine that still runs XP. Yeah, I've thought about it too, because you can do like the compatibility mode and stuff, but it doesn't always work out correctly. It would be kind of nice having just an XP machine and run all those XP games dedicated for that. Let's see. Greetings, adventurer. Named Gomo. Oh, maybe I can. Source is tainted. Source is a stream of pure energy. Okay, it looks like I'm getting a subquest. Oh yeah, absolutely, Presto. Thanks again for popping by. I know it's late for you. So thanks so much for stopping in. Again, thanks for giving me the opportunity to promote in your Discord channel. Oh, actually, hold on a second. I have a new command. When I alt tab out of the game, since I'm doing that, it is weird. See if this works. There we go. I gave myself a shout out command. You good, sir, are above average. But yeah, thanks again, Presto, for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you later. Healing gem. So he is going to try to heal a soldier named Simon with his healing gem. Although the dwarven healer is treating another wounded soldier, using up the healing power of the last gem on either one of them would be condemning the other. Oh, I have to make a choice. Our vows prevent us from making such a decision. We must not cause a life to be lost, even by inaction. Oh. They use the power of healing shrine. The shrine is a magical entity outside his house. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Ooh. Yeah, bye again, Presto. Actually kind of weird sipping coffee without holding the handle. Okay, I think I know I'm supposed to be going south, kind of west. Okay, so I can open up things here. So I need to look at my quest log again. Diary, that's what I'm looking for. Find a cure for Simon. Yeah, I'm looking for Mardanius. And the notes that he gave me. He told me a little bit to the south and then go west. His house is next to the old well. For Mardanius dragon statue. Okay, did something. Oh, wait a minute, there's a bunch of them. Okay. Okay, so it could just kind of stop when I don't know if I'm breaking something or what. Okay. Statue foot. Well, I don't know if I want to be down here yet. I have a... Oh, I haven't even, like, equipped anything. I thought I picked up a knife. Let's see. Open up automatic diary. Browse weapons. Oh, there we go. Okay, did I equip it or... Skills. Browse potions. Okay. Oh, so you turn combat mode on and off. Okay. Interesting. And that was C that does that. Guess I can't pick mushrooms yet. I don't know how far I want to go into a dungeon like this when I have a knife on me. A broken knife at that. Okay. This isn't gonna be good. Okay. The ancient catacombs were abandoned a long time ago, and even I, Mardanius, don't dare enter them any longer. Ooh, maybe that's why he's crazy. I ordered my disciples to seal the place because this is alarming emanations of evil coming from down there. None have returned from the catacombs to report matter of peril, but I sense it is some entity powerful in magic. I wrote Duke Farrell at Stormfist Castle and asked him to dispatch some troops to Aeroth so that the Ducal army might take care of the problem. Fortunately, Duke Farrell has so far ignored my request. This book shall stand as a warning to any traveler who enters this place. Turn back while you can. I've already lost half a dozen men trying to explore the pit of evil. Let their sacrifice be enough, and gods succor their spirits. Signed, Mardanius. Okay, maybe that's why he's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go much further right now. And I'm gonna see if I can go see Mardanius first. I gotta figure out where the well is. Look at my menu. Okay, so I found a wall. Is it? Yeah, it looks like it. I wasn't even aware of that. I don't know how long it lasts because it seemed like the day didn't last too long, but maybe that's just because it started in like the middle of the day or something. But yeah, it went from day to dusk and then to night, which is again pretty impressive. I remember reading some about this game. When it came out, it was kind of compared. Like something outside the gate. It was kind of compared to Diablo for kind of obvious reason. Yeah, it looks like it's becoming Dawn now, even with a different music track. It's really good. But I think they kind of did their own thing. It's a much slower paced game than like Diablo is, with heavier RPG elements. you know, things like you've already seen, like the branching dialogue choices, multiple ways to complete quests, etc. Beehives, I bet I can get like honey or something. I guess I can't. Maybe I have to learn some kind of skill to pick mushrooms. I think I'm just like way off base, but I don't mind exploring. Yeah, I'll just run across this wall, kind of get some areas. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Diablo, but yeah, I do remember it being fairly straightforward in terms of narrative structure of the game anyway. Yeah, this one so far, again, you know, obviously it's you can't really compare it. Ooh, Bunny opened the door. You can't really compare it to like, or you know, the original Sin games because they're much newer, much more recent, and so obviously the systems have evolved. But um, yeah, I mean, I would imagine, you know, they have a lot of similar elements in terms of the open-endedness and the just structure of the story, how that actually works.
I'm not able to use that.
Okay, so I can't open them either. I'm just gonna kind of follow the gate a little bit, just kind of get the lay of the land. There's something out there, and then I'll go to the southwest. Now that it's day, it'll be a little bit easier to see. Yeah, there's definitely some enemies out there. Yeah, Whimsy, how long have y'all been making music?
John, plague victim. An
If you don't
unknown
mind me
victim of
asking.
fire fever.
Obviously, you don't have the answer if you don't want to. How would I lockpick? How would I lockpick? Okay, so that's crouch. Maybe if I open skills. Costs 1 magic. So do I do that then? Let me open up the keys again. Actually do another save. Just overwrite this one. It's weird that it does that screen like that. Don't like it. Oh yeah, Whimsy, I'm sorry. I was just asking how long y'all made music. How long you've been making music, I guess is a better way to phrase that. If I have to open combat mode, then... Oh, I still need lockpicks. Yeah, that makes much more sense.
Here lies the late, unlamented Jake. No flowers, especially not from my wife.
Hilarious.
Sorry, I can't. Here
We'll go
lies
flowers.
Esmeralda, wife of Jake. May she rest in peace. Somebody's added a line on this gravestone. Good riddance. Signed, Jake.
Yeah, they really do. I really like chiptunes
Margareth,
and
plague victim.
yeah, whimsical sprites. Y'all have a good chiptune. I know you mentioned I think it's your Bandcamp website, kind of chiptune / lo-fi. It's a good vibe.
Dahlia,
Really good vibe to have music wise.
unnamed victim of fire fever.
Okay, let me continue around here. Speaking of music, I really can't get over how good this track is. It sounds so good. Ooh, I found a key. Well, that goes to... I bet it goes to here.
Excellent.
Yeah, it does go to here. Oh, there's a cellar. Yeah, I'm not going to go in the cellar yet, but it will. See what this book says. This be by the famous orc freebooter. Okay, looks like some kind of story. Which are fun, but Okay, so right-clicking on something looks like a lockpick. Dead can dance. Maybe I'm uncultured, but I'm not familiar with that, with that. Is that like a band or a group or a style? And when it's cold, no worries at all. Yeah, sometimes I hate typing on a phone or phone/tablet for that reason. I use swipe on mine, which helps, but sometimes the autocorrect messes up, and I'm like halfway through a paragraph before I realize. Servant of the shrine. Oh, so here's the shrine that dude was talking about. Okay. Oh, oh. I got the healing gem. Okay. So maybe I can choose somebody to heal. Yeah, I bet producing music for a game would be so much fun. Music since he was like 11. Wow, that's a long time. I guess I don't want to assume y'all's ages, but assuming it's been yeah. Yeah, no, it definitely does show. I agree, Backlog Cabin. That's really cool though for someone to have one, the talent, but also the drive to continue to do that for years. It's not just something you can, casually do. And I'll have to check them out, Backlog Cabin, because this is my kind of jam. When I'm again just kind of listening to ambient stuff. Yeah, that's a problematic typo. I want to send that to the wrong person. Okay, I think I've almost kind of explored the perimeter.
You can't do that. I
Okay.
need the stuff right now. Look how my hands are shaking.
You didn't pay me for the last delivery, old man. From now on, it's gold on the barrelhead before you get your herbs. Understood?
Please, I'll pay you as soon as I get the money myself. I haven't had many customers because of the damned orc raiders in the woods, but I'll sell something soon, I promise.
George, don't waste my time. If you don't have the gold to pay me, you don't get your herbs. End of story.
Look, perhaps I'll tell my colleagues about your little secret, huh? You wouldn't like that now, would you? Please, just a little bunch on credit, I'm begging you.
Look at you, George. You're pathetic. Send for me if you get my money before the cold shakes get you.
He's kind of slimy. What are you staring at? A nice hat. Yeah, that's my answer for sure. Have the bug, but it definitely has a bug. Yeah, I mean there is kind of something there that you have to have in order to do it long term for sure. I agree, but I mean props to you for going through, at least part of a college and music program. It's still something you got to dedicate a lot of time to. Um, I've family members who are much more musically inclined than I am, so I kind of get where you're coming from. Yeah, again, that's impressive with Nick's music. You should definitely keep it up and keep on going, because it's great to listen to. And I will Midnight Syndicate. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not familiar with any of these because they sound like kind of stuff I typically like. So I appreciate the recommendation, Backlog. I'll have to check those out, for sure. Get some ambient stuff going. Especially if Midnight Syndicate is more fantasy focused, probably be good for like D&D sessions and such.
Mordanius, my friend.
Here we go. Here's
Did you
Mordanius.
drink the herbal tea I prepared for you? Oh, look, here they come. Oh, begone, foul creatures. Oh, dear me. Come, Mordanius, I'll feed you the medicine myself. Doom and destruction. What? Huh? You! Oh, Thelion Hashnitar, the Lord of Decay! Oh, begone, foul demon! No, it's me, Lanilor. Oh, come, let me make you some more of that hot tea. I will not drink your foul brew, Theliran. Do you really think you can fool me? Taste my power! No,
Oh
Mardanius,
gosh,
no! I am Lanilor!
that's not good. Yeah, I'd be looking forward to going back up the chat log a little bit and be looking forward to hear some more chiptune music. And that's cool. Backlog, I will have to check that out then for sure. I'm constantly building like new playlists and like massive playlists so I can have for when I, finally get around to playing D&D again. Listen to Brian Eno. Produced for Talking Heads. Music for Airports is amazing. So I'm just a whole lot more uncultured when it comes to music than I thought I was, because I haven't heard of any of these people, but they all sound like people I would enjoy. So I feel really bad right now. So I will have to check them all out. And Music for Airports is an amazing title for an album. Let's see. So how can I help you? Okay. So I gotta help Mardanius to help this guy. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it's like one of those things. Sometimes I feel like I'm like I know certain bands or people, but then other times, yeah, no, appreciate that. I will definitely have to check them out. Just similar to Backlog, I'll have to check out to Brian Eno and Midnight Syndicate and Dead Can Dance. A lot of recommendations, which is good. So I need to figure out how to get into his house, I guess. Any rack. There's a book. Sweat of the Gods. Okay. So I can't really take those either. Washing tub. Yeah, I'm assuming I gotta get a key or something in order to get in there. Oh, thanks for the follow, Whimsical Aaron. Yeah. I would imagine switching between two accounts can sometimes, switching between two people in one account can sometimes be a little coordination wise a little rough. But yeah, no, thank you for the follow, and definitely keep on chat. There's space themes, D&D or sci-fi role playing. Yeah, well, yeah, I've always wanted to get. Obviously, you could probably use like John Williams score, but there's the Star Wars RPG. But I have a couple of rule books for different sci-fi themed RPGs as well that I would love to play. One of the ones I'm most interested in is actually a fan rule book for. Yeah, Galaxies. Yes. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. There's one I'm super excited about there. There's a fan-made rule set for Destiny, the game Destiny, for tabletop RPG, and it looks really, really cool. And reading the rule book, they put in a lot of thought into it, and it looks like it'd be really, really fun to play. Okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna need a key. Oh, I guess I already used that key I got, so I'm find a key or lockpicks when I get in Mordanius. Yeah, D&D and role-playing games in general, one of those things I really, really love, but it's hard to find time to play and coordinate with other people to play as well. Okay, go down the well. Oh dear me. Yep. Nope. 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 I don't know. Maybe I can. Okay. Yeah. No. Actually, that went bad. Oh, I just killed the rat too. Okay. Loot. Okay. That went horrible. Then. Oh, you're still in combat mode. That's why you're breaking things.
Locked.
Oh, I mean, I can break the locked barrel. Yes, I can. Ooh, shiny.
Sorry, I can't use that.
Gonna loot. And anything? I guess. Like, I don't know how much they're gonna try to hide under things or around things.
I can't use that. I'm not able to use that.
Oh yeah, no worries. I can disable it. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just, uh, one of my
Sorry,
kind of
I
my
can't use
main
that.
goals
I
is
can't
to
use
keep
that.
things family friendly and clean. I just didn't want to risk anything coming through, you know. Um, but I can disable that real quick. I should be able to. Let me put this kind of on a pause screen. Chat. Okay. Yeah, I'm still kind of working out things in terms of, that realm, like how much to, all that kind of stuff. I think I'll only have it blocked on Dream Element. I don't think I have anything going on in like the Twitch auto mod references, I believe. No. Okay, I think I may have. I think I disabled it right. I can't remember if it's in. I know I had it set up in Stream Elements, but I can't remember if I also had it set up in Twitch. But yeah. Try it now. See if it comes through. Oh wait, no, here it goes. Under the moderation tab. Nope, here we go. Okay, no, yeah, sorry. Try it again. I had it also blocked in the Twitch manager, so I just flipped that off. So hopefully it'll should come through now. You try it again. Let's see. And that way you can share away. I'm gonna load up this in real quick. My OBS so I can see what I'm doing. Oh no. Okay, so the game crashed on me. That's one of the downsides of having to run it through screen capture. Is anything else? So let me get this back up and running. I can't remember where I saved. I know I didn't save it too long ago, but I definitely saved it. I mean, it was definitely before I went into the cavern there, or in the well. Let's see where it takes me. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go through some of that stuff again. I wonder why the bring my chat up again. There we go. Ah, not gonna let me live that one down. Okay, links are working. You shouldn't have your messages deleted again just for I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm sorry. Okay, let me kind of run across this wall real quick and get everything up and running again. So I think I found a key over here. I wonder if keys are universal, because if they are, now that I kind of have some pre-knowledge, I'm going to take this key and go over to Mardinius's house and see if that'll open his house. I'm going to grab this stone real quick too. Oh, let me actually do that before I run down here again. I don't think I saw this part in it. Okay. Yes, my thanks to you. Thank you. All right. So it did say that a quick save is control. Oh, it's control S, not control 5. I can't read. Control S. There we go. There's my quick save. Oh yeah, absolutely whimsical. Whimsical Aaron and whimsical sprites. Yeah, Aaron and Nick, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks again for the raid and for the host. And I enjoy you guys' streams and your music. Thank you for doing what you do and keep at it for sure. Again, thank you so much. Y'all have a good night, and I will catch you guys later. Bye. Okay, there's that well, so I must be getting another. Oh no, that's what I think I've already done. So, run out of stamina. Should be right over here. We go.
Mordanius, my friend.
I'm gonna kind of
Did you
skip
drink
through
the
this
herbal-
since I know what happens. Boy, he just oh boy, he just gave him the cold shoulder. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to clear out all the fog of war real quick in at least the areas I know about, and then I'm gonna go back and try to open his door with the key that I found. So if they're universal, it should let me in. Tied to specific doors, and I guess I'm gonna have to figure out something else. Let us see. When I first was yeah, absolutely whimsical sprites. Yeah, you take care as well. Again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the host. Um, Glad I was able to find you guys through Presto because I really enjoy your stream. So you take care. Have a good evening. I'll catch you later. Okay. All right. Bye. Yeah, you have a good one. When I had first started this game to kind of test it and make sure everything was working right, it was running super bad for some reason, like really choppy, bad, FPS. But I found someone wrote just like a short little script that automatically applied certain compatibility settings, and it runs really, really well now, except for the occasional crash. That seems to be only when I like alt tab out, which I kind of have to because it captures the mouse, so I can't can't leave the screen. But sometimes I need to check OBS and things like that. Let my stamina rebuild. I guess just walk around for a little bit until then. All right, looks like I can check this area up here. Nope, don't want to run that house yet. Okay, some pigs, some random dude. Okay, so I think I've kind of mapped out the whole village area, which will be good to see. So now I'm going to go back to Aeneas's house, which is right here, and see if this key will let me in. Because if it does, then we're in business.
The door's locked.
Okay, so it's not going to let me in.
This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse.
Okay. Okay, so I think the house with this key... No, it went over here because I would have grabbed it, but I think it was up this way. I should just be able to click. Yeah, and it'll have me go places, so that'll be turn on, always run. Ran out of stamina. Yeah, so I think it's up here. House, though, where I grabbed the key from. Maybe not. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, this one looks abandoned. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna run back in here real quick then. Or not. Okay, there we go.
Fantastic!
The keys are unique. Good to know. Patch, I don't know. Again, I don't know how much I should do exploring wise just yet. Oh. Wood cudgel. Okay. Run. How to bring up the inventory again. Browse my weapons. It's 4 to 12. Do it 7 9. So my dagger is definitely the way to go right now. But can I not like pick them up? If I do this, would drop it in my inventory? It will drop it in my inventory. Okay, that's good to know. And I guess I can just, yeah, I can just drop it out. Right, that'll be useful. Okay, let's see here. I am actually... Yeah, like I know in Divinity Original Sin, you can put anything in your inventory as long as you have the space. So I bet it's the same here since they're given the weights for everything. Let's see if I can go down here.
I can't use that.
Spooky. Give me a good... Ooh. I can loot some barrels, find some good things. Ooh, I got some lockpicks. Nice. Nice. Maybe I can get in Mordanis' house now. Orange. Sweet. Okay, that'll just turn it off. Doesn't look like this actually leads anywhere else. Well, that was, I'm glad I went down here then. Not seeing anything here on my screen. Like, I can move items. Doesn't seem to be revealing anything else. I'm assuming I've seen everything then. At least I got some lockpicks. Again, that's one of the reasons I pick her, since she has the lockpicking skill already. Okay, that's how you look. I didn't waste a lockpick. Oh, that's how I show my equipment. So if I do show equipment and inventory, something I grabbed, I believe. Oh, that's just a magic potion. Keep hitting escape to exit out. I think that's the right key. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Mordanis' house and see if I can pick his lock. Oh, quick save. Blue screen's weird. This house is down this way. I know it's by some beehives. Be good way to recall where it actually is. Yeah, here it is. I do. Oh. I wonder if I have to get a key then. No. Yeah. So I guess it only uses the lockpick when you actually open something. Well, that'll be good. So it doesn't look like there's much of a penalty for failure. Yeah, so when I was picking the character, they had like they came with 2 abilities each one, and she has lockpicking already. Here it is. But I guess maybe on too low of a level. Yep, but similar. So since you played Divinity, from what I understand in this one, the kind of the skill leveling system is very similar to where it's very open ended. And there's you're not really stuck in any path, which is great. I really like systems like that. But I know that having a lockpick skill and an identify skill in her case, are usually really, really good things to have. Because when I get into places and if I find something unusual, I can identify it. Don't have to, pay someone else to do it. So I can use it in a much, much quicker capacity. But yeah, it looks like it doesn't actually use a lock unless you actually unlock it, which is nice. But I'm assuming I'm gonna need an actual key for this, since it's not letting me lockpick it. And he's no help. I'm gonna go ahead and skip through this since we did it already. Perhaps you can get in via the cellar. There's an entrance through the well. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to go through the well. Works out. Give a quick save. Want to crash in on me again? And I have my knife equipped. I have my knife. But I'll be good. The skeleton was a jump. Come here, Skelly. Yeah, gotcha. Place to my right, a whole nother level. You mean when I was up a bit more? Like out here? I'm just gonna pop out real quick. Yeah. It looks like it's looks like it's a small dungeon. Like I guess like the intro dungeon of the game is what it seems to be. If it's kind of it's kind of railroading you down to that point to get into Mordanis's house. So it seems to
I'm
be.
not able to use that.
Don't want to break open the barrel. Want to open it. Break open it. Ooh, we got some meat. And some gold. Call that a win. Yeah, this I guess since it's so early on, they're gonna have, weaker enemies in here. Sure, and
Sorry,
so these don't
can't
open,
use that.
but I can move them. So I'm assuming there's gonna be some places There's going to be like secret doors or alternate entrances that I can move things to get around, which is cool. I like that. Like that ability. Sometimes the isometric view kind of confuses me. Like this almost looks like something I could walk between, but obviously can't. There's a, I wonder if when I see an enemy, I'll automatically equip. Like if I just click on them, if it'll automatically start attacking them with my knife, or if I have to enter into combat mode every time. Maybe you can just do that if you want to break open barrels and stuff instead of opening them. Ooh, there's a key.
I can't use that.
Wonder if that's for down here for Mordanius. Cool. So backlog. I noticed that Presto mentioned that you stream as well.
Outstanding.
Okay, so that key opens that. Here we go. Looks like I'll be able to go right up into his house. That's cool. Do you stream anything in particular? Yeah, that's a pretty even if it's not on a schedule, twice a week is a good time commitment. Oh, you don't know me. I got in through those stinking cellars. I smell a boiled cabbage. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool. I mean, like ports and remakes and stuff are a great way to play games in many cases, and that's honestly how I play most of the games. Because it's just more convenient in many ways, but there's nothing like original hardware in playing games on that. So that's cool that you're able to do that. That's a lot of gaming platforms as well. So that's awesome. That is quite a collection. What do you think your favorite is? Like all the platforms you have.
Fantastic.
There we go. Another time before it starts hurling destruction spells at shadows or passerbys. Yep. What is wrong with Mordanius? Yeah, it's definitely do that cellar he was in the middle of town. Cool. Yeah, I love the PS2. I'm very partial to the PS2. Some for like sentimental reasons. It was like the first console that I actually purchased, like all on my own. But yeah, the Wii had a few good games as well. GBA. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. I remember when the GBA player came out. Actually, there's a local kind of like um, pretty much a retro game store kind of near where I live, and they sell like old hardware, and they just listed a GBA player for the GameCube. Um, that's kind of funny that you mentioned that. So, what kind of games would like an iMac G3 have on it that would be unique to that platform? Yeah, this actually bothering me. Sorry, it's probably kind of weird. Definitely the catacombs are where I'm supposed to be going. Oh yeah, I vaguely that one is vaguely familiar to me. 'Cause they had that other one, right? That was kind of like the precursor to um Halo was what's it called? Can't I think of it? Marathon, yes, yeah. Is Abuse like is it in the same vein, sci-fi, FPS, or is it an entirely different game? Oh, that would be cool. I've never played Are You Afraid of the Dark, but I've seen it played, and it looks like it's a fun time. So the dwarves created the catacombs. I think I know how to get in the catacombs. Yeah. Yep. 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 Don't need to be healed. Okay, so I am going into catacombs. I think I need to explore a little bit and see if I can grab some more items, put myself better. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I do remember Abuse right now. They actually, I think on their website they offered it as a download for a while. That's right. I do remember seeing that. Never played it, but I do remember seeing that. In Halo or yeah, I guess system specs. I didn't even know Halo actually ran on a Mac. I thought it was PC only. You know, the first one, Halo Combat Evolved. You know, before it was just Halo. I remember, I bought Halo, the Combat Evolved for the PC, when I was younger, and this was before I kind of had a really good idea about what what a computer actually needed to run things was. And so I knew that I had read somewhere that you need a graphics card. So I just bought a random graphics card, stuck it in this old computer I had. Um, I had like a Pentium processor in it. It did not work. So I never actually got around to playing it. I still have I still have the the Halo Combat Evolved, and I am going to play it through one day because I just after that I just never did, and then I never had an Xbox. So I never did the Halo thing, other than, I played multiplayer with people who had it, but I never did it. So one of these days I'm gonna pull it out and actually get it installed and actually play it. Um yeah, no, it's one of those. It is. I mean, it's a classic now. I mean, for obvious reasons. I mean, it kind of redefined similar like what Doom did. It kind of redefined the first person shooter for a while. Um and I would really And as far as I know, there's actually, if I remember correctly, there's still a fairly big player base online. I'm sure a lot of them probably moved to like the Master Chief Collection now, since it has all of them and you can play the original one as well. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna play through it at some point. Yeah, I mean, Halo was the thing for so long, and like I said, I played a lot of multiplayer with people who had it, both Halo 2 and Halo 3. A lot of Halo 3 multiplayer. Because my brother had it. And this was after I had went to college, so I was kind of out of the house. But whenever we'd come back, we'd play it. Yeah, Overwatch was a big one for sure. Do you play any like I guess modern FPSs or like battle royale type games or anything like that? I guess my lockpicking level is still so low. Gotcha. Yeah, indie's a good. I don't want to say genre. That's not the right word. Indie's a good scope. And my mic. Indie is a good scope of games, I think, because you get so many unique ones, and then you obviously have a lot of indie games that follow more like conventional paths. But I think you see a lot of innovation in indie games because there's still that element of they can take a risk, um, and it's not gonna it's not gonna affect them as much as it would like if a major studio took a risk and it didn't end up working out. That's good. Yeah, I think it's a good scope. So I'm not typically like a huge multiplayer shooter guy. I have a group of people that I play with pretty regularly, and like we just got into Apex Legends, and I enjoy that, to an extent. I've never really played like PUBG. I played a little bit of Warzone, but one that I absolutely love is by Crytek, actually, and it's Hunt Showdown. It is a totally unique take on the battle royale kind of genre. It's really hard to even classify it as like an actual battle royale because of what it does, but the setup is kind of the same. Um, yeah, look it up. It takes place in kind of um like post Civil War. So like I think it takes place right at the turn of the 20th century, like the 1890s. Um, is a setting, and it has like a supernatural element to it. So not like explicitly like Lovecraftian, but it definitely has some inspiration from there. And the core loop of the game is that uh you're matched up you're matched up, against up to 12 people. So it's much smaller in scope than like Apex, which is like 60 people or whatever, or like PUBG, which is like 100 people. So much smaller in scope. But the weaponry is like, as much as it can be in a video game, is period authentic. So it looks and sounds, like older weapons will. And that also means that like reloading takes forever. Some of the weapons are like single shot rifles. Yeah, very much smaller in scope. But the main difference, the main thing that differentiates it is that there is the element of PvP. But it's called Hunt for a reason, because what you do in the main game is that there can be up to two almost like mini bosses that are NPC mini bosses that you're trying to find clues to find out where they're located. Then if you can find out where they're located, you can kill them and then banish them, which is like a whole ritual. Um, and then once they're banished, you can pick up these bounty tokens, and then you take the bounty tokens and escape off the map. And if you do that, you get a whole lot of points for upgrades for your character. So if your character dies in game, though, your character dies. So it's got kind of like a roguelike element to it, to where you want to spend time almost leveling up your character. You can get different perks that help your character kind of grow and get better, like things like running through water is quieter. If you're looking down iron sights, you won't get out of iron sights if you have to reload, for example. Things like that, things that can give you an edge. But then if you die, they're gone. So you have to recruit another character. All your weaponry and stuff you can keep, and you keep earning that through the game. Yeah, it's very interesting. And then along with like the bounties that you're collecting, there's NPC, like pretty much zombies, is what it is, but they're very slow and methodical, and there are a bunch of different types of them. And so the gameplay becomes very slow paced. And one of the things that Crytek did is that they use binaural audio in the game. So it's that 3-dimensional audio, and the audio is part of the meta, which makes it insanely tense to play. So you can like pinpoint another player's location from their gunshot, which means that, you got to be really, really careful. If you're going to fire a gun, you got to, yeah. Like I've heard about DayZ, the audio like that. Yeah. If you're going to fire a gun, you better be sure that you want to fire it, because otherwise people are going to know where you are and they're going to come after you. But things like, branches, leaves rustling, when someone's walking through like a wheat field or something, or stepping through water, or even rummaging, like when you go into your inventory, it'll make little rummage sounds. And I know I'm just kind of sitting here with this game right now, but it's such a cool game. I think one of the best moments I had, I was playing, and it was a group of 3. It's the people I play with, which you can get in like trios, group of 3, and we had just finished one of the banishings, and so we had collected the bounty tokens. But all of a sudden, we heard people outside of the building we were in, and so I was crouched down in this corner, and I was able to like hear the person walk around the building, like their footsteps exactly where they are, and then I heard them come up to the door. And they were able to open that door, and they just kind of ran in and didn't see me. I was able to take them out, which is, again, very rare because I'm not a great player. But it was so tense just hearing them walk around slowly. They're definitely trying to sneak. Yeah, it's worth a look up for sure. And I went really, really long with that, but it's a good game. I really can't sing its praises enough. Again, I'm not like a big FPS or multiplayer FPS guy. Again, Apex is fun. I enjoy it, but Hunt is an entirely different beast, and it's super unique, super fun. It's interesting. All right. Yeah, it's so well designed. Like it is. It's, you run and gun, you're gonna have a bad time. If you're not actively thinking about what you're doing, you're gonna have a bad time. If you're not taking into account the audio, your actual loadout, there again, there's that risk reward of your character. Like, do I actually, because you can recruit like multiple characters and then switch them out if you want to. So there's I can use my character who has a lot of perks that I've spent the last 4 or 5 games, leveling up. But if I die, they're gone. So do I want to go with this other character? Not feeling too good about this game, this match. So yeah, it's a fantastic game. Fantastic. All right. Yeah, it does support Windows 7, and it runs in their Crytek engine, so it's obviously fairly graphically intensive. But I have a fairly moderate system, 1050 Ti, AMD A5, and I can run at nearly ultra settings on everything, and I get like 40 frames per second. So it's very well optimized as well, which is great, because it looks good and it sounds good. But yeah, it's a great game, great game. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can explore some of these other houses real quick and see if I can maybe find some items. Then I will, go into the catacombs. All right, this is house.
This is locked tight. Locked.
Maybe I did use up all my luck picks. Oh, so crouching uses your stamina. That's not nice. Yeah, I'm hesitant to stream it for that reason. But yeah, it's worth playing. It's I will say, like, I've done both solo and in teams. It's really, really fun with teams. It's definitely built around teams. Having like the coordinate, and it'd be pretty tough, but like it does a good job of matchmaking. So like if you're a solo player, it's gonna matchmake you with other solo players for the most part, which helps out. Then there is a traditional battle royale role. It kind of has its own little twist, but it is pretty much drops you in, last one standing kind of a deal. But the main mode, the bounty mode, is great, and it has these things called challenges as well, which kind of like expands on some of the lore of the game, but they're pretty much just challenges, like collect all these markers while using these weapons by doing these things. So there's a lot of opportunity for single players as well. Yeah, let me check out some more of these houses real quick. Oh, there's this guy again. I'm gonna go ahead and skip through this as well. Talk to him. Yeah, nice. I love that answer. Yeah, one thing I super appreciated about original Sin 2 was the writing. So good. All the dialogue choices, everything. What's the rumpus? Okay, he's giving me a quest. Oh yeah, Judene. That's like the drug in this universe. Okay. Let's see what these herbs look like. Oh, in the original Sin 2, they're kind of like reddish flowers.
There it is, next to the table. Don't move it. It's very fragile.
Oh, yep. Okay. I gotta look for that for him. I guess when it's, I don't know if it's when it's flashing red, if that means almost like stealing. I don't want to risk stealing in front of him. The spice, yes. Was it? It's how they phrase it in Dune, though. It's whoever controls the spice controls the galaxy. Is that how they phrase it? I believe. It's been a while since I've read the book. Oh yeah, this is that abandoned house. Wasn't really much in there. Yeah, it's solid. You know, it's in terms of world building, it's fantastic. Haven't read any of the other. You know, I've really only read Dune. I haven't read any of the other ones. I want to at some point.
This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse.
Okay, you crouching that way. Okay, no, I have a weapon out. So I would like to read it again. I'm looking forward to the movie. Been hearing, obviously it hasn't released yet, but from what I understand, it's going to be fairly faithful to the book, and it looks like it's well produced. Okay, this is the house that came out of. You know what I haven't done in a minute? I haven't saved. Do that. Look at my blue green screen. No, that's not that plant. It's just a normal plant. Empty Washington. At least it tells you what's on the inside. I need to read that more. It says empty. Okay, who are you? Oh, yes, yeah. Okay, so he's gonna let me pick some herbs from his garden. I wonder, like, has a garden on the inside? Okay. If he has it in here or just around back or something. Oh wait, no, I don't know. I don't see it anywhere. Runa Day. Again, I really don't want to like go digging through people's stuff. I'm assuming they can catch you stealing. I don't know if I want to go down that road just yet. I don't see here. Let's see, he has another spot for his garden. Is this his garden? What kind of house is this? Who are you? Otho. Orvin Healer. Everybody's lost their link to the source. Okay, yeah, yeah. Produces healing gem. Healing gems. So yeah, this is where it's gonna make me pick somebody. I wonder if they're in here or yeah, it looks like there are people laying down there. So has Val stopped them from killing so they can't choose one over the other? Interesting. You know, I'm gonna since I have that healing shrine, I'm gonna see. Okay, so I guess there's oh here they are. Wait. No, it's just okay, so I guess he has it in his house, and then I gotta go check the other guy's house to see who is worthy. Hmm. Okay. I need to go check the other dude as well. Just wanna, I don't know if I want to risk taking stuff right yet. I wonder if this is his garden. Definitely a garden. Oh yeah, here's it. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll grab these flasks. Rune a day. I remember how much that guy wanted, so I'm just gonna take them all. Cool. I think this was his house. Yes. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. So I got his smallish discount on his wares. What do you have? Okay, so you have some stuff. Sure. Do you have any armor? You have some armor. Wrecked quilted armor. 40% chance of absorbing damage. That's pretty good, actually, and it's fairly cheap. Unless it's the number up top. No, it's the number. Yes, the number below it. Yeah, that's cheap. I think that's worth buying. Yeah. And some gloves. Well made. Oh. Actually, yeah. I'll do the well made gloves. I'll splurge a little bit. Is there oh. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get some better armor too. Go. I should probably get a better weapon. Than a broken dagger. I wonder what would be so. I need to look at it. I need to look at her stats. Balance that out. Yes. What now? Why can't I? So. Oh, I can only give 31 at a time? That's weird. If I do that. 31 times 1. Why is that? That's weird. So what is. I'll put that in there. And balance that out. Will that. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting bargaining system. Put in my honey jar. Put in that money. I'm almost there. Need much more. I need like 20. What was that? 20, 24 more gold. Oh, and I have these empty ones. And 3 times 8. Oh, one more? Okay. It's counted there. Now put in that orange. There we go. Cool. I have more items. Pathologic 2. That's another one I'm unfamiliar with. But it's definitely an interesting bartering system to balance it out. Exactly. Yeah, it really is. It's really cool, actually. Oh, looks like I can level up, actually. Um, yeah, having to, like, actually think about, what I'm willing to give up in addition to the cash is interesting. So I'll have to keep that in mind. So, definitely encourages you to loot, and grab items as often as you can. Definitely what it seems. So go on. So I think what I need to do, I want to show my equipment, open my inventory, get both of these. Oh yeah, that's right. I did not buy the. There it is. Yeah. Let's click on it to equip it. Good to know. Um. Oh. Sir, do you have any? What else do you have? Armor-wise, guess not much out. Let's look for some like greaves, maybe. Always like so torn, especially early on in RPGs. Like, should I balance out defense? Kind of go for being more protective, or just kind of be more balanced. I guess if I do a well-made knife, it'll be a whole lot better. And then I don't really have to think about like a sword and shield. I wonder if they have any affinities to certain weapons. That's not something that was really super obvious, like on the menu select. But let me. So those are my skills. I don't really need those right now. I am going to save it. Okay, stats. Here we go. Level 2 survivor. So strength. You can equip +1 damage, agility. There's not really anything I can see like in terms of weapon affinity. So I guess it is going to be very, very open-ended in terms of, what I think about doing. Um, I have 5 bonus points, whatever that means. So if I again open up equipment, it just says type dagger, but it doesn't really show me anything that. What if I open skills? Powers of matter. Elemental. With a mage with a oh yeah, so yeah, that's right. You can pretty much learn whatever. I don't know if you gotta like find these or what. Because there are a bunch right here. Man, let's see here. So right now I'm a survivor is the class I have. Those bars up there. Like, what do those bars mean? Those mean I've learned something? Okay, yeah, that's gotta be what that means. Creator's tongue, I'm assuming, is all skills. So I guess maybe they only show up once you reach a certain level. No, because it says required level 7. Oh, maybe that's why. Required level 7. Yeah, maybe I just can't pick locks right now. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. Even though I have the skill already. I should have... Okay. So, Way of the Mage. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm not quite sure which route I want to go. I have a lot of flexibility here. I think, though, it would be useful to do something in the way of weaponry. What is Warrior's Lord? Augment damage. Interesting. Every successful hit gains a 1+2 bonus in damage. That's passive skill. Be nice.
Excellent.
Cool. I know. For expert, I don't really see a spear, bow, crossbow. I don't see like a dagger. I wonder if it's the same thing with sword. Assassin's Kiss, greatly when using the backstabbing ability. Oh yeah, backstabbing is so good. I guess I had just 1 point there, and that's why it's not selecting. Let me select it. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna get the Assassin's Kiss. Backstabbing can be very useful. Right, looks like I have 5 points. Intelligence, how much spells you can cast, Constitution, your vitality, and your stamina. I don't think I necessarily want to go the magic route, but it might be fun. I think having agility. I'm gonna bump up my strength a little bit and my constitution. I'll just give everything a 1 baseline. Just to add up a little bit. And I will add 1 more in strength and 1 more in agility. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, now that I have a little bit of armor. Oh wait, I was gonna buy that weapon. I didn't buy that other weapon. Yeah, I want to get rid of a broken knife. Yeah, these will be some things that I can balance it out. Don't care too much about. Oh no, I'm wearing those. And I balance that out with cash. Can't balance that out with cash. Oh, no, let me. Okay, I'm confused. Now, why is it not letting me? So. Can't balance that out for some reason. The other one went either. If I should do this and then just see if I can get some other items. Like I have a lot of those already. What is that? Okay, it's just major minor stuff. Add a sash in here. Oh, and a helmet. Yeah. Get a helmet. Get a Owl's Priest rope. Now that'd put me over the over the edge there. Armor 40. Armor 20. 5% chance of absorbing damage for. Why would I then? Man, I hate to spend this much. That's the armor I already have. Guess I could get some more. Ooh, no. Oh, no, what? Okay, getting a little bit closer. There we go. That's good enough, I think. Okay. Now I'm gonna equip my well-made knife and helmet. My rope belt. Nice. Looking a bit more like a warrior with no pants. Oh, this must be the teleportation pyramid. Yeah. This is also in Riverland. Cool. So they have the pyramid teleporter. That'll be nice. Yeah, I guess I could just use it and it'll take me to where it is. I think I'll hold on to it for now though and not do that. Yeah, a little bit more equipped for a fight before a fight, as long as I don't get anybody sweeping my legs. I think I'll be okay. Alright, let me check out some more of these houses. Oh, this must be the other sick dude. So I have to choose one. I mean, I guess I don't have to choose one, but, you know, choosing one will... Huh. Which one I should choose? I bet... Oh, there's a cow inside of his house. Lizard bed. Oh, okay, yeah, because he's a lizard and this is his house. That's right. So I'm not gonna save scum. I just like saving before I do things. I think I'm gonna heal Simon right here. I'm gonna give him the gem. Let me talk to this guy. What's he gonna say about it? Gave the curing. Our chores when you're sold. MVUD now author's patient must die. Maybe I shouldn't have given anybody. Just send it someone to their death. Let me go talk to him. This house, where are you? No, you're in a house over here somewhere. A bit more north. There you are. There's the house. I think this is the house. He doesn't like me now, I guess. Kind of don't blame him. All the little details like the butterflies and the birds flying through. So nice. All right, I think I am ready to go into the statue foot entrance. Give it a quick save. If you don't mind, backlog, I'm actually going to take a short little break. I'm going to go grab some more coffee real quick, and I'll be right back. So, I will be back in about a minute. Did I change this correctly? Okay. Cool. Thank you. Patience. I love coffee. Probably shouldn't be drinking it so late, but it is my favorite beverage. All right, time to go down here. One more save. I know I saved just right before. Yes, fuel for sure. And yeah, I know. Coffee for sure. Okay, now I should be much better equipped to. Oh, I need my headphones on. I can't hear anything. I was wondering why it was so quiet. There we go. Yeah, this is that book. I'm gonna take the book. Okay, maybe this one I can't take. Okay, yeah, I can take it. Drop it into my inventory. I don't know if I actually, need it for anything, but kind of a cool book.
This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse.
Oh boy. Well, oh, you know what? Yeah, yeah, it could have. It could have. I bet the game wants me to use the teleport stone or the teleport pyramid. It's got to be why he gave it to me right now. Where is it? Teleporter stone. This is kind of like a free flowing because everything looks kind of disorganized. Nah, so it's on a grid. It just looks weird. I guess I didn't need all those, but so no, the teleporter stone is you can use it whenever. So it's a pair. And then you can place one somewhere and then use the one in your inventory to teleport back to that place. And so they're permanent. They play a fairly again, I'm familiar with them from the original Sin 2 because they had the same thing. And they had 4 of them, which was really fun. You could do some crazy things with the teleporter stones that way. But I'm assuming because since this door is locked, and as far as I can tell, there isn't really any other entrance, but this is definitely, where I gotta go. When the dude gave me the teleporter stone and he said he doesn't know where the other one is, I think the game's trying to tell me to use it. So,
The door's locked.
yeah, I'm gonna do a quick save, then I'm gonna use it. It should just teleport me somewhere. So, how do I use it?
If I want to get back here, I'd better drop this stone before using it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I will drop it. Yeah, I'll drop it right there. Now I'll use it. Whoosh. Ah, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's the other teleport stone. Use it, use it, use it, use it. Oh no, oh no. Run, run, run. Oh, where's the door? Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Oh. Oh my gosh. How many are there? Oh, don't die. Okay, use the stone, use the stone, use the stone. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go there yet, but I don't. That was a ton of skellies. Ton of skellies. I'm like, I don't know. That doesn't seem like I could. That seemed like a lot, unless it wants me to kind of run through, really quickly. That was a ton of skellies. What I think I'll do then. I don't right now. So what I have, my skills, I have the pyramids. Um, special move. The lockpick. What is my special move? I think a special move is just like an advanced combat move, like a sweeping move. But yeah, I don't have anything right now. That would be, helpful AOE wise. Seems like I would need it. I wonder if this fountain can heal me. If not, pretty much since this is a village of healers, it shouldn't be too hard. But one thing I noticed that was really cool. There's reflections on this water. Really cool. But anyway, the village of healers, so I should be able to be healed fairly easily. So there are a couple other places in these buildings that had like the one that had like the hatch. Should be able to. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Gonna do a little bit more exploring before I go there. Okay, so you can't heal me, so I can go to anybody else and they can heal me. Where's the
This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse.
main dude's house? I think this is the dude that saved me. He had some stuff in there he said I could take. So I guess whenever he comes out of his house. Oh, but yeah, I can go to the other lizard guy or whatever, and he can heal me because I doubt the dwarf would, since I essentially murdered his patient. No, go back in there. Magic mirror. It's useful when it tells me that there's nothing. I wonder if I can. Yeah, okay, I can just sleep. Don't have to pay anybody to heal up. Alrighty. Let me go to attach. Book wasn't like anything special, was it? I don't think it was. Yeah, it's just kind of like a novel. Wait, no, I did already come down here. That's right. That's where I found lockpicks that I apparently used up when I thought I couldn't. I don't remember all the places I went. And okay, yeah, this is forum. Oh, there you go. Yeah, he said I could have stuff. Hmm. What else is there? What kind of book is this? Oh yeah, I had that book earlier. I
I'm
will.
not able to use that.
I'm gonna take it. What else do you have? Very good just to have. So I can sell. That's the basement that I kind of came from. Do these bookshelves real quick. More books. Yeah, that one already. Just a little bit of lore. That's interesting. That looks like it might be kind of, important. Take that. Yeah, and I took everything out of the chest already, so we'll go back down here real quick, just see if there's... I don't think there's anything that I missed. Oh no, it's broken. Oh, I can go to that eye and he'll repair things, so over there real quick. I need you to repair Mama. What do you mean I don't have enough? Oh, okay, I get it now. That's not how much gold I have. That's how much I have. That's how much my items are worth. That's why it wasn't balancing out that time. That makes a whole lot more sense. I don't know why I didn't catch that at first. I wonder then if I could just trade things for gold. Yeah, okay. So I did get that broken dark. And it's only one. I'm not gonna have enough. Can't. I wonder what it affects. Like, does it? I don't know what the durability or the lack of durability does, you know? I wonder if I can sell those herbs that I had. I'm not seeing them come up, or I'm just not paying attention. Will return. Okay. Good to know that. Well, it looks like she's not wearing it anymore. So that's what happens when it gets broken. It's just like you stop wearing it. Okay. And see if he does something if I do this. Okay. Yep. No, you can steal things. And he didn't like it. Hates me now. Sorry. Yeah, and I wonder, I'm curious as to like what, how that tracks, because like it says durability 13 for this. This is durability 0, 0 1, so 101. Like what is that? Is it one hit? Can't be one hit. That'd be ridiculous. So I wonder what kind of, I wonder how it's measured. I'm not quite sure. So I'm playing this through I got it through Good Old Games, and they, always include like the manuals and stuff. So I think at some point in my free time, I'm just gonna read over the manual, see if I can get some of the systems down and everything like that. Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Like I wonder if it's got to be something like that. So I'm gonna check the manual.
This door is locked tighter than a dwarf's ale purse.
I wonder what this building is. Okay, I kind of feel like it's just kind of forcing me to go, into that to where the teleporter is. That's gonna be rough if I gotta keep doing that. So what I might do is plop down this. What I might do is pop down the pyramid in this abandoned house. I can actually go down on the map a little bit to see if there's like a way to just leave, or if this is just kind of like the starting village, and I got to do this before I do anything else. But yeah, I agree. It's got to be something arbitrary, and I'm hoping the manual will kind of indicate what that is. Okay, here's a gate. Okay, so I can't just leave. Oh, okay. Well then, going, going to town. Hmm. Carry my while I guard the gate. Okay. I gotta tell the healers to go to Rivertown. They're needed there due to a plague. So let's go talk to them. Pretty much everybody in this village. So I just gotta find the people again. Where'd you go, lizard man? Let's find a way to cure poisons. Yeah, so it's definitely it's. I'm gonna have to do that somehow. With all those skellies. So, is this the house? Ooh, where are you going? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Oh, huh. I can be their escort. Go to the barracks. Hmm. So I'm still having the cure, but it looks like he's adding a map. No. Tab. That up again. Here we go. Then he marked the barracks. No, I think like I keep them safe escort, if that's what you're referring to. Um, and he's gonna mark the barracks on my map, but I don't see. Yeah, I mean, you never know sometimes. At least I hope that's what he wants me to do. I don't see any marks on here, unless it's like the map. And if this is the map, oh, ooh, jeez, this is a big area. This is like the whole map. Oh man, yeah, that's a large swath of land. I gotta get down there. And this is just one area, too. Um, You know, I'm assuming Rivertown will have me like leave the area to be somewhere else. This is gonna be a big game. Yeah, that's a lot of land to cover. Yeah, I wonder how many. I mean, like again, Divinity: Original Sin was huge in terms of scope. You know, it wasn't open world, but the areas were massive. So you know, I guess it's just something Larian Studios has done all along. So it's impressive. Yeah, it looks like everything's pointing me to where I gotta go uh through the catacombs to heal Ardanius. And here's a hatch here. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, that's how I got here in the first place. Wonder if I take anything from him. Does he have anything good? So this is it's a little bit different in terms of setup. So you know this one's obviously graphics aside, you know, it's top down point and click, more like in terms of how you interact with things like Diablo. You know, obviously we talked about before how there are differences, sure, for sure, but the other ones, Original Sin and Original Sin 2, they pretty much completely revamped the combat system, and it's tactical turn based, which is really really fun. Um, and it's one of the most enjoyable combat systems I've ever played in my life. It's just so fun. There's so much flexibility and freedom. And again, you're not with all your characters, you're not locked into any like pathway. So even though you may start, you know, with kind of a certain set of attributes that work well, you can really develop all you want. So it's very very freeform. Yeah, this one's real time combat for sure. But it has a lot of the same similarities. Large size maps, obviously. Again, yeah, huge branchy dialogue, which is fun. The freeform kind of ability to learn whatever you want, which is nice. So yeah, there are definitely a lot of similarities, being in the same games, but I'd say again, other than like the obvious, like the graphics, the biggest thing is the combat system. Also, two or Divinity Original Sin, you played with two characters, and you can play like co-op, like actual multiplayer co-op, or you can just control both characters. With Original Sin 2, you can have up to 4 people in your party. You can play with one person if you want to, and there are some perks if you do that to balance the game out. But it's really made to be played with 4, and you have a whole lot of cool interactions depending on the makeup of your party as well, because they can be completely custom characters, or they call them what do they call them? I think they call them like legend characters or something like that, legendary characters, and those have like specific storylines throughout the game that unfold, which is really really neat. Yeah, like I mentioned before, Divinity Original Sin 2 is my favorite game ever. It's just so fun, um, in really every way. It's just so good. But this one, I haven't really done much yet, but I'm really really liking this one so far. It's like I can see after playing Divinity Original Sin 2, I can see how they got there, from this game. Okay, so I guess I could run down to the barracks, but it seems like it's definitely going to have me. I wonder how rough it'd be to fight some of these goblins right now. Yeah, if you ever get a chance, I highly recommend them. Both games. I'm really looking forward to what Larian Studios is going to do with Baldur's Gate, because oh dear, yeah, no, those guys will take down my health like crazy, because of the job they did with Original Sin and Original Sin 2. So as of now, that's my like most anticipated game coming out. Found that abandoned house again. Sleep real quick. Maybe this is it? Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, this one, the abandoned house. Where's that abandoned house? Not that one. Is it this one? No, this one. Where's the house? How do I open that? A. Zoom in. Get overwhelmed. Is that it? Maybe that was it. Yeah, because this is where I am. Let's check that one. Maybe this is the abandoned one with the bed. Maybe it's this one, actually. No, that one's locked. Can't remember. Oh, cool. You can make notes. That's useful. This is not it. Oh, I have my blade out. Oh, I'm out of stamina, that's why. Feeling so slow. Oh, I should be able to sleep in here though, because yeah, there's the bed in the basement there. So I think my plan of attack then is going to be set up the teleport stone in my little basement area, so that whenever I need to leave, and then when I go into that room, quickly grab the other one so that I have it in my inventory. That way I can drop it and use it wherever, and then I'll just port back to here, and I can rest up and heal whenever I need to. Save. But it's actually gonna be it for tonight. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close it out and shut it down. It's been a little late on my end, but yes, really appreciate you staying and appreciate the follow backlog. Really appreciate that. And thanks for staying in chat. I really enjoyed the conversation. I'll have to give you a follow back so I can see when you stream. I know you say you don't have an exact schedule, but that way at least I'll be notified if I can pop in there. Really interested to see the kind of stuff you stream since you have such a great collection. But yeah, thanks again. Appreciate the conversation a lot. Thanks for stopping by. Just appreciate you spending your time here with me. I stream once a week. Just in case you're curious, send me about 6 at the same time every Monday. What I do right now, so I will be back doing this next week. And I tend to hang out in I know I've seen you in Whimsical Sprites stream. I tend to hang out there sometimes, and with Presto PPC as well. So yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. Thanks again. Appreciate the conversation for sure. Look forward to talking with you again soon. And you have a good evening. I'm assuming this evening where you are. If not, good morning. Have a good time wherever you are. But yeah, and I'll catch you later. All right. Bye. Thank you. Appreciate it. I will. All right. Bye.